Today on F&G Whiskey, we're going to do Russell's Reserve Single Rickhouse review. All right, guys, welcome back to F&G Whiskey. So today we've got a little bit different kind of episode for you. So what we're going to do is I decided on this Single Rickhouse, this is a almost $300 bottle. I think it's like $260, $270 retail. I've got Russell's, which was $70 to $100 and now rumored to be $150. And then I've got a Russell's store pick that won my Battle of the Barrels. So what we're gonna do is I put the Single Rickhouse in here. I also put the 13-year and the one that won. So this is a blind and we'll just go through them. And this is a $300 bottle of whiskey, then it should win. So we'll see what happens. Wow, this has a really good nose on it. It's got that turkey funk with like some soft vanilla. Definitely that rickhouse smell. Oh man, that's a good nose. This nose is very similar. I'm getting more fruit on this one and more oak. Interesting. Vanilla and fruit. This one is vanilla and fruit. Yeah, big time. Vanilla and fruit. These two noses are drastically better than this one as far as complexity. Wow, that is different. I've never tried a whiskey like that. Like, that is very unique. I gotta go for a second sip. Apple, a corn kind of sweet note, honey. This is one of the more unique. I can tell it's a turkey product because it just has that lingering finish that a turkey product kind of has. But I've never tried this. So out the gates, I think this is a Single Rickhouse because I don't think I've ever had something like that. Let's go to the next one. Oh. Learned my lesson, guys. Cleans the palate. Oh, that's definitely more oak. I mean, this is screaming the 13 to me. I don't know what the Single Rickhouse is aged at. I'm pretty sure the bottle didn't have an age statement on it. Yeah. Oak, vanilla, very, very vanilla icing like. That's probably the 13. God, this nose is so sweet. This one it's two, maybe three notes, and it's a punch of flavor and it lingers. I think this is the store pick, just based off taste alone. I hope that it's not the Single Rickhouse, because then I would look like I'm an idiot. But I mean, blinds can kind of fool you. I mean, I've seen really good bottles, lose out. I'm gonna go through one more time and see which one wins. Apple. Little hint of apple. Honey, honey, honey. A little bit of caramel. And a little bit of oak on the back end. It's very unique. It's something that I have never had. I'm pretty firm that I've never had that. Let's go back to the 13. At least what I think is the 13. Yeah, more oak. There's like a cherry note there. It's very faint cherry note. It's not really heavy. I feel like at the top of the bottle, I got a lot more fruit on this. If it's a 13, like, I honestly don't know which ones these are. It's tough. These two are pretty close together. They're pretty neck and neck. I think this one has a tad bit more flavor. We're literally splitting hairs with these. I think the only reason why I would give it to this one is I think that it's because I've never had it. So it's very unique. It's kind of blowing my mind, and I think that it's a little more complex than I'm giving it credit for. And so I think this is the Single Rickhouse, Russell's 13, and I believe this is the store pick. And I'm telling you, any day of the week, these two could flip. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna cleanse the palate, and I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do these two one more time. I got a little whiskey left. Still finishing. Man, it's just different. It's almost like those yellow apples, the golden apples. That's what the apple is. It's a very unique apple flavor that I'm not really used to. Like Prideful Goat had a really strong apple note, and it was drastic green apple. That one's got more of a yellow apple. Oh man, there's the flavor punch though. Caramel, vanilla, heavy vanilla, barrel spice, and then oak. I think I might flip-flop. I think I might just go this route. I think this Russell's 13. I think this is a Single Rickhouse, and I believe this is the store pick. Single Rick, Russell's 13, and this is the store pick. Now, I was a little skewed right off the bat because this one was drastically darker than the other two. So usually when something's aged a little bit longer, it's going to have more darkness to it. These two are literally like splitting hairs, but then you go to MSRP, and MSRP is $260. This is $100, now $150, supposedly. You see them, you buy them at retail. I wouldn't go over retail. I'm not going to go on secondary and pay $400 for this bottle. It's funny, the Russell's 13 is actually pretty close, I believe, as far as secondary. I think it's $350. So I would, if I'm going secondary, I'm going with this bottle. Me personally, I don't play with the secondary market. But this Russell's is a great offering. I mean, when you're paying $55 to $65, seen them go all the way up to $80 for a store pick, they're not drastically far behind. And I believe if you found one of these really good aged ones, I think I've got a couple 11 years. This might even be 11 year. But anyway, they're not far behind. So Wild Turkey does a good job. They have a very unique flavor profile. So yeah, guys, like, comment, subscribe, keep searching for that perfect pour. Cheers, guys.